Oftentimes, the world can get a tad bit overwhelming. But what if in the midst of it all, we had a fresh perspective? Bringing that fresh perspective to the New Indian Express today is famous actor and theatre artist Ratna Pathak Shah.
Oh, it's one of my favorite cities. I have been to Hyderabad many times. My first two films were shot in Hyderabad. So I've been coming to Hyderabad since 1982. Even before that, as a child, but my memories as an adult are from 1982 onwards. I love this city. I love the people, the food, gorgeous, even though I'm vegetarian. But I still love the food. And I really like way in which the culture here is developed. Taking influences from all over the country with all kinds of languages and eventually it's culminating in this gorgeous thing called Dakkan. I just love that language. It's about the most sweet sounding and affectionate way of addressing others. I love it. So there's much to love about I read the script many times, and I think that most of the stuff that you need to know as an actor to play a part is available in the script. If it is also, it's almost like being a detective. You sort of find clues all over the script to tell you what your character was thinking, feeling, behaving, what the story is, what her situation what is her past, what looks like her future. So these are the kind of inputs one gets from the script. And then you can with your imagination and your observation of the world around. So an actor's work is not limited to the one project that's in hand. That one project becomes the culmination of a lot of things you have learned and absorbed over your life. And of course, the script becomes the point of focus once you start working on a project. So many other things come into it. That's what's fascinating. The process keeps evolving. Absolutely. And all of you is part of it. Emotionally, intellectually, in every way, come alive. Empathy, interest in human beings, and the willingness to observe and think about the way in which human beings behave with each other. These are the three. These are the two things: empathy, the imagination, and the willingness to commit to what the character could have gone through, and link it with what you know of life. And physically, the actor needs to have control over her body and her speech because these are the two tools you use to communicate when you are acting, among other things, of course. But these are the two key tools. So your body has to be expressive, flexible, strong. It need not be beautiful physically or in conventional terms. But an expressive body is always beautiful to look at. So
Because it conveys so much.
exactly. So you're not only looking at the superficial, what is visible, but you're also being able to see beyond that, and that is where the true beauty lies, according to me. And similarly, voice. Voice is a very powerful tool through which you can express emotion and ideas. So therefore, your speech needs to be really clear, precise, and beautiful. I don't know very much about the technologies. I don't know how much the writers are using it, and I don't know how much that is contributing to the work they produce. But I cannot imagine that ChatGPT will do all the work that a human mind can. So I'm not willing to sort of bow and scrape in front of ChatGPT yet. I still believe that the human mind and the human experience, the human emotion, your heart, where are you going to find a heart in ChatGPT. As Wim Wenders said, ChatGPT doesn't laugh or cry. How can they tell you what to do? Well, it's hardly the right person to do that. But and I don't know why I should be advising women in general. I mean, that's a bit of a task. But I'd say the one thing that all human beings need to do is to develop empathy for the other, to be interested in how the other lives, and not to become totally focused on yourself and not believe that you are the only one who's right. This world is a very complex and very interesting place. So don't try and reduce it to easy divisions. You and me, us and them. How can we build a society like this? That human beings are capable of almost anything. Beauty and ugliness in equal measure. And it's worth identifying and accepting that in yourself and learning to live with it to become a better you.